Well, a little bit of blasting blasting bandits. Blasted bandits. We're wrecking some minimal grade bandits. Basically training our gunners. Why am I still doing... I'm not doing anything, that was my timer. Where's the rest of the bandits? Blasted bandits? It was the rift sparkling things. Gosh, it's sunny. Oh, they're actually even shooting at me. From that far away? No, those ones must be closer. Oh, he is. Let's just turn him into wreckage. They're fools. They're tangling with space crab this far out at the edge of the galaxy. Haven't they heard of me? Tis the mighty space crab. Stay away from those upgrades, you little toads. You better stay clear. Those things be mine. You. There, you. Hi. I need your internal organs for my project. Come on, stop moving. There, I have extracted your internal organs. I'm not... Oh, there's more shooting at me? Okay, I gotta do the pickup run here. I mean, I gotta navigate carefully. I don't want to bang space crab picking up this minorish loot. Oh, the shooting does make a fellow feel nervous, but I think we better head over here and get these upgrades just first. Because these guys we actually can pretty much safely ignore, other than not crashing into them. Oh, look, he's gonna take the upgrades. That's not acceptable. This is all unacceptable. You guys need to absolutely stop. They're quite brave, I'll give them that. They're certainly not chickens. Now where's that gunnery coming from? Oh, it's a little fellow right here. Well, he's just in sort of comfortable gun range. Oops, I guess that's it. There's a few more of them coming. But I think they're having to navigate their way through a rock field to get to me. Oh no, they're here. They're here. It's kind of a good thing they're not like super threatening. We've run into some deadlier foes than these. Oh, I just hit some wreckage. Didn't damage the ship, thank gracious. We've run into deadlier foes than these. We're actually on our way to go see if we can get some titanium. We'll see what's left. I found this awesome wreck at one point. Just an amazing one. Hey, that's a good upgrade. Dude, we full missed that before. Oh, I hope it doesn't time out or anything. Gotta be so careful. There's just stuff and things everywhere. Okay. That's good. Now, where's this little fellow? Hi. Are you really that close? No. Don't stand in my personal space like that. You leave anything? Nothing. Looks like he was devoid of anything but a little paint. This guy started shooting first, so he's probably closer. Oh, he's done. And let's just... Oh, I didn't even target. I don't think I need to. Just shoot him up manually, essentially. I see a few upgrades. They're not going to pay the bills, but, you know, it's better than out. Our bills are big. This ship's expensive to run. Crew pay is at about 1.2 million. Now, something for you Avorion players. Boy, I hope the sound's working okay and stuff. Gosh. I hope everything's working okay. I didn't really pre-test. I've had a little trouble with OBS Studio now. It's lovely software, but I've now had a little trouble with it. Tried to record a DOSBox game, and came to grief, lost an episode. No biggie. Well, sort of a biggie, because I didn't have any save games to go back to, so I couldn't recreate the episode. Always keep a save game if you can. Avorion doesn't have save games. Okay, they're done. Now, okay, we were going to grab this rift. Now, where'd it go? There it is. That's what we need. We're heading through this rift. So we grabbed up a little bit of... probably a few thousand credits worth of stuff. It's hard to remember that the ship is fast because it feels slow. But it is fast, so we gotta be a little careful. You really don't want to hit something when you're just at the point. Help, I'm a rich trader and I'm being attacked by pirates. Help, help, reward, reward. Well, that's gotta be a fake one. Is it on our way? No, it's behind where we're going. We want to get to what I've marked as massive wreck, which is... Where'd it go? I thought we were like super close to it now. I think it's right here, and we can jump to it. So we're going to ignore that evidently fake distress call. It's pretty cute. And we'll just have to wait for the nav comp, because thanks to the magic of rift travel, we were able to let our hyperdrive recharge. And I'll just take you guys to this wreck, see if it still seems as impressive. When I found it, I was like still at the, like, oh god, titanium, thank gracious, I can now build a generator point. And it was just huge compared to my ship. I was like, this is impossible. I had to use my guns to break down a chunk of it to salvage. I kind of used a little trick. You break it down way far with the guns and then just switch to the salvaging lasers at the end. It seems to work. So, devs take note. Patch that, maybe. I don't know if that could be patched. I don't know. You know, the damage system works a certain way. But we're going to go see that wreck and see how well our... We can't jump, can we? No, jump route is still being calculated. We're going to see how our... how big it now looks. If we really left anything of it. I don't know what we left of it. Where is it? It's somewhere around here. Wow, I don't see it. This is the location, right? I think I put us in the right spot. I'm not seeing a wreckage at all. Did it, like, permanently time out or something? Let's have a little poke around. This is weird, like... I'm sure this is the location I marked. Maybe I'd better take a look at my map. Yeah, this is the location I marked. Let's boo around. Maybe it's hid in the distance. Oh, here's some bits. That looks more like the remains of a fight, doesn't it? That doesn't look like the remains of a space station. That looks like the remains of a small battle of some variety that's actually had most of the harvesting done. Probably by me, since there's nobody else in this galaxy. More stuff. Bits of a fight. Bits of a fight. They're everywhere. Boy, a person could have a collision. What's in them? Nanite. Yeah, the wreck was TI. It was a station and it was TI. So, obviously I defended the wreck. But where the wreck is, I have absolutely no freaking clue. Oh, that's really too bad. How far away is that wreckage? Click. 2 kilometers? No, it's not deep in space. That's 2 kilometers. No, I don't see anything big just hanging around. See this little asteroid field. Let's go down it a ways. Try not to hit any of it. Let's go down the asteroid field a little ways and look around again. Zoom along. So maybe either wreckage spawns out or I finished it off. I don't think I finished it off. At the time it was giant compared to my ship. Press F to interact. Why have I scanned myself? That does seem to happen now and then. It's just an artifact of where the mouse is on the screen during one of these crazy ship rotations. So no sign of it. Well, that's a shame because I had really hoped to get a pile of TI out of it. I'm planning a new ship design and I'm going to put a lot of armor on it. And I've got 500,000 titanium plus what's on here, which is just 0.05 thickness panels. There's no other titanium on the ship, so there isn't really any to get. There were some other wreckages around. I marked them recently, but I think they might be a few jumps out. A few jumps out. Okay, the music in this game is great. I'm looking for the note. I think the new software records this properly, so that's kind of nice. Is that what I'm looking for? No, that's engineer guy. I could make him into wreckage since they're now abhorrent and there's 3 of them, and I suspect there'll be 4 if I go back. I think there's like some kind of major bug happening. No, where's my wreckage? I had found a really nice set of wrecks around here. Well, let's go. Can we reach them still? No, we're 2 jumps out. Well, we'll start calculating the jump to the fake distress signal because it's still open. They're waiting for their prey. Rex, there it is. Oh, so it's got to go around those rifts to get to it, eh? So jumping south doesn't hurt us a bit. Okay, well, we'll have this little fight and then probably call the episode. I really want to know if those wrecks are still there. Could amp up my hyperspace drive after this jump. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just amp up the hyperspace drive and we'll see what we see then, eh? I do it now, but I suspect it might reset my hyperspace drive countdown timer. So we're just gonna have to wait for the thing. I'm confused about not finding that wreck. It was so... well, it was a space station. And it was, like, I remember getting some big titanium out of the little bit of it I ate. But my ship at the time couldn't eat much of it. Alright, off we go. We got 2 jumps to get to these guys that are yelling and shouting, so we'll just take the moment right now to amp up the hyperdrive. We'll pull the shield and we'll put in our top hyperdrive mod. And that should decrease our countdown time, I think. Don't really know. It's fine and good. We could throw in another, but I'd have to pull turrets. Now we're straight turret mods, man. So, we better map our route. We're gonna fight these pirates quickly, and then we either abandon the episode or we jump to the wrecks, and now we've got this mad jump range, so we'd probably get there in 2 jumps, and the countdown timer is probably a little faster, so it's probably a little better, probably. So yeah, the crew's almost fully trained. Almost everyone's fully trained. There's a few mechanics in training still, and there's obviously 4 gunners left in training. They just are having trouble with their initial gun lessons. What has happened to our hyperdrive? It's reset, but it's now 73 seconds? No, that's not what's happening. That's so confusing. Well, we're low on shields now. Let's just see what our shields are with no mods. 492,660 hit points. It's fine and all. It's protecting the ship well, but for deeper space, that will not work. Just having that 1 shield mod in is enough. It's actually enough. It's a great shield mod. Gotta not break this ship. I mean, look what I've got all my exotic alien artifacts in it. I've got my best turret mods in it. I've got my best drive mods in it. Had my best shield mod in it. If I break this ship, it's a setback of monumental proportions. Like, this ship represents... oh, I forget what my Steam account said my gameplay was. I think it was 230 something hours the last time I looked, and that was a while ago. So, you know, some of that is waiting for hyperdrives, but a lot of it is building and just grinding resources in order to build. And, oh my god, if I lost the ship. Well, that doesn't bear thinking about. Let's hope we don't run into any serious competition with these particular pirates that we're about to whack for their goods. Hi. Our fake disgust call worked. You're as good as dead. Maggot. Okay, is anyone in firing range? No? You guys started that far off? Alright, I'm gonna get the guy that talked first then. Now, you're the one that spoke, so we'll start with you. He's well in range. Just, man, it's like picking fleas. Oh, he is about as small as a flea. He's gone. Oh, looks like he shed something delectable, though. I like it when that happens. So we'll go grab the delectable up first. What is it? It's an exotic. Ooh, it looks like a C-43. Oh my gosh, I've been really hoping to get a high-grade C-43, and I just got one. Well, that's really nice, because the new ship is going to be sort of a hunter. You know, like, this is the Gatherer. Is its sort of operational title, and the scheme of this ship is that it just gets stuff. It's out here to get stuff and not get destroyed. And it's been pretty good at that. It's maneuverable, and with the massive shielding capacity, having all these slots and a big good shield to start with, we've been really safe in combat. Like, collision's been the only danger. And as long as I fly real careful, that's not too likely to happen to us. Oh, is that something bouncing on my shield? Goodness, what could it be? Boy, he's just at extreme range. Maybe that wasn't who was shooting us. It's not going to last with these guys, but that's good, because, you know, we're on a business trip, really. He spawned a nice one as well. That's awesome. These guys are way more plentiful with their stuffies. And they're probably TI, so I should probably wreck them. Oh no, I think he's iron, actually. Oh god, they're iron pirates. Yeah, I picked up iron from that. I just bumped him. That guy's shooting, so... start with Mr. Shooting Sleece. Oh dear. The ship just gets smaller and smaller as you shoot it, eh? Now, I want to do the gathering run here, but it's getting a little collision-y. We better be careful. We'll just slip right through. And Yeah, done that in many a space battle, but generally in smaller ships. Sliding through like that in this beast is a chancier undertaking. However, I'm assuming that this wreckage is mostly pretty low mass and shouldn't present us with much danger in that department. However, we will just finish these fellows up now. My goodness. You guys really shouldn't put out fake distress calls. It's a mess. It's a mess. The operation was not a success. It was a success for me. Got all your stuff. Just what I came here for, was to take all your stuff. Glad my shield mod was unnecessary. You know, there's always the option to retreat, but without the modding, I don't have that 25% shield regen at failure, and that can be pretty crucial. Now, these are like pretty low-grade stuff, but you never know. Sometimes if it's an engine upgrade or something, it actually pays more than it looks like it's going to pay, even if it's a common. The petty ones never pay much. But the common ones, you can end up with a few thousand credits out of one if you get a drive mod or something. Aliens incoming, not what I'm looking for. Well, I guess I'm looking for it. I'm always looking for it. Where's those wrecks? That's engineer guy. Where's the stupid wrecks? Oh, up there. Okay, so we can hook around the corner to here. Just calculate that out. Do we bother? Yeah, I guess we'll just... Is there anything in it? I don't really know what's in it. Oh, we're getting some titanium, aren't we? Well, that's cool. And some iron. You know what? Iron's good. We need it. We need it. We need iron in our diet as a starship. It's going to be part of the build. And there's another upgrade came creeping out, so we'll put this time to profitable use, waiting for the drive here. Ah, it looks like kind of a tastier chunk right there. Let's head over to it. That looks like actually pretty solid little delicious. It's mostly iron. Iron and upgrades. Just melt it down, smelt her up. We got a little titanium too. You know, whatever, it's a profitable use of our time. These are good. Those might sell. I mean, of course they'll sell, but they might sell well. Grab that up, and look, here's another pretty chunky hunky, so let's just stroll over that way. And mow on it. Get more stuff. We picked that upgrade up without having to fly around for it. Got a couple more coming in here too. Great, great. Mostly iron there. We got all the upgrades without even trying. Here's a tasty piece. Jump route calculated. It's time to leave. Guns on. Harvesters off. Jump out of here. And then we'll just be jumping again, I think. We'll have aliens in a minute. That little boop was to tell me my guns are not quite manned. Yeah, we're just one jump away from the wrecks, so we'll see if they're still there or if they've vanished too. Like, if they vanished too, then we'll know that wrecks just spawn out, and if they haven't vanished, then we'll assume something else happened to that other wreck. So that'll be interesting information to get vis-a-vis the game. And I think I'll take out the super jump mod. Let's just check the map. Where's our jump point? There. Yeah, I can take out the super jump mod after the next jump. Methinks. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll see if it does geek the countdown or if I do get reset to a higher countdown when I do it. Because it seemed to me last time that if I put the jump mod in and then took it out, I ended up keeping the lower countdown even though I'd pulled the mod back out again. Just sort of in and out. So that was interesting. Software's always fun that way. I like to find the edges and corners in a game. I'm not a great gamer, but I do love sort of picking at things and seeing how they work sometimes. This game is just great to play, though. You don't really need to pick at it. It's smooth and playable and nice and free. I'm really looking forward to trying some multiplayer. Not sure how that's going to go. But, oh, jump route's still being calculated. Are you mad, computer? Now, I really think that having a giant computer core should be helping me with those calculations. This ship has a massive computer core in order to get... okay, let's go to the systems. Pull that out. We're at 74 seconds. Yeah, it stays at 74, so that's pretty cool. Pop the shield in. Now the shield has to charge, but we keep our quick timer, and we didn't actually lose any shield. It only looks like it because we now put in the shield mod. So we're back to normal, and we need to map our way to those wrecks, and we've still got plenty of jump range for it. And so we just wait for the aliens, who are just about to show, and we're a little deeper in, so they'll be a little bit stronger. There they are. It's just a small group, so we will actually quickly Shrek these. We have 40 seconds. Wow, it'll take us more than 40 seconds to do them in, I think. We want to do a nice job. You know, do them in all smoothly and professionally, like, not in a hurry. Okay, that can't last long. Look at all this stuff. Oh my god, I have to get over there. That's mine, Arunio. Oh, he tried. He tried. He was gonna steal it, eh? Well, we don't allow that. We're gonna roast his butt as quick as a bunny rabbit, and then we'll roast this little guy. And I don't think he'll last long. No, it's wreckage. We're shooting wreckage. We're bumping wreckage. We didn't quite do it in 40 seconds. It felt like 40 seconds. Felt quick. It didn't last, but that's great. Yeah, they're up to trinium level. So, and I thought that was a green upgrade, but it's paint. That's fun. Oh, look, another good quality upgrade. These are proving most profitable little combats. Like, more subspace signals. Another group of aliens coming in. Well, I can see why they might want to. I'm kind of a mean old chicken jerky. Okay, we're jumping out, and this should be the Rex. So do we get our Rex? Looks like there's some Rex here, yeah? It looks like there might be... oh no, there's not less, there's loads. Sweet! Well, I'm going to set to harvesting and fighting aliens, folks, and we'll see you all for the next episode. Hope the recording system worked okay here, and the sound and everything worked out. We'll just demonstrate our intense harvesting capacity on this chunk of nanite here. Watch this tasty harvesting capacity. Ooh, freighters. They're rich with iron and rich with upgrades. Oh, ooh, look at all that nanite. So we just got 7,300 in one strike. That's great. Well, we'll need some, so I don't mind getting nanite. I'm really looking for TI more, but this is pretty delectable. Look at that. Even our powerful lasers are having trouble with this heavily armored ship. Ha ha ha, so tasty. Bring the torque bars and make sure they are fully armed. Alright folks, we'll see you all for the next episode. Hope you had fun, and probably a new ship next time. Unless something exciting happens while I'm harvesting the titanium for the new ship. So until then, bye for now.